Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday.
Good morning.
Here you go, I got you a present.
Oh, Clinty bought me.
I got your
coffee.
Clint got the coffees. I was running late. Today was my
It's an
day.
almond latte as well.
Thank you.
Treat yourself.
Clinty.
Because you've been on the long blacks, but
No, I went off them about
Those
a
days,
month ago.
those days are done.
bring back the milk.
Month on, month off, I reckon.
Yeah, I was running behind. I text Clint and said, hey, can you get the coffees? Thank you, sir.
Thank
I
you,
was running behind as well, but I made time.
I was running behind too, and I didn't get any coffee. But I don't do the coffee run. It's just like an unspoken rule in here. I'd be way too late if I got the coffees.
I know, you barely get here for 6.
I
You
know.
pick up the tab in other
But
ways.
I actually get up in the morning and brush my hair and do things. You know, that takes an extra 10 minutes.
Was that a dig at us? What a...
What,
Yeah.
we've got no hair.
No, it wouldn't, not that I did chop some off yesterday of yours,
did.
but not that you've got no hair. It's just like you take 2 seconds.
You know what? After seeing...
Girls showering and getting ready takes longer.
We'd
so-
been like... we'll forward little videos to each other that we found on the gram. And after seeing that video...
It's pretty much all how our friendship works.
Yeah.
We come to work for 3 hours, then we send each other memes. And that's it. No other conversation unless it's an emergency.
Or
Yeah.
maths.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what happened last night?
goodness.
Timu Manu got dumped.
Gracious.
Timu
me.
Manu.
Manu.
Timu Manu.
Timu Manu.
Frenchie that's
Oh,
just...
he got dropped.
yeah, he's... wow.
He deserved to be
Wow,
dropped.
he was
he went
he's
on a
in
date
floods
with
of
another woman.
tears, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What about the other couple?
Oh, I got a bit bored of Ray and Jeff. I went
No,
and had a
no, no,
shower
no.
during that bit. Oh, not
Jackie?
Miss New Zealand. Oh,
I'm tuning out. I haven't seen an episode this series.
well, I tune in and out, and then I'll get a message from Clint saying, "Are you watching this?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, we'll put it back on."
It was just...
There's
Be
a hot-
gone with you, you horrible woman.
That's what he said, Jason.
Sure. God almighty.
He
You
said,
know what?
"Be gone with you, you horrible woman."
And she said to him, "You've got really big biceps, but they're not going to make me pregnant."
Oh, my God.
And she also said, "I'm Jackie. I'm not a rehabilitation centre for men. I'm not going to try and fix you."
I'd actually like to see Clint on Gogglebox, and I think it would work you just sitting on the couch
Some
on your own.
guys have red flags. You have a red carpet.
Oh, we should have said true or not. We should have done some quotes and seen
Yes.
if you actually
Oh,
thought someone
yes.
said that.
Yes.
Because some of the dribble that came
Is
out of
there
their
more?
mouths last. Oh, there would be.
Okay. All right. Well, don't reveal anymore. Work on real or dribble.
Some people
That's
have
coming up.
red flags, but you're a red carpet. It didn't even make sense.
I think there's one more episode left, a dinner party,
Can't
and
be-
it's going to be
Oh.
amazing.
Oh, they'll finish with the
reunion
dinner party,
special.
of course.
No, because she's already shacked up with. She's
Yes.
shacked up with Timu Clint now.
Oh, already?
Miss
Timu
New
Clint's
Zealand
with-
has shacked up with Timu Clint.
But the producers were wishing that happened earlier in the series.
No, they're saving it for the big reveal.
Do you guys remember going through a breakup when you were younger, like someone dumping you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, did you put on a brave face? Like, yeah, no, it's not working out. It's all fine. Then you go home and throw yourself
No,
into a
I
bucket
did
of
the
ice cream.
dumping.
Oh,
I once
I was like,
same.
I was the dumper back in the day. These days I get dumped, but back then I was
Gotcha.
like, I'm done with you.
I once bought a girl a ring from Klein's.
Oh.
Right, it was like a love heart ring, and she returned it
To clients or to you?
to me.
Oh, we
I've
should
still
do
got it.
breakups. We should talk about breakups today.
Yes.
Let's do breakup off the back of the, not the Bachelor, what's it called? Maths.
Maths, yeah.
Let's take it
do
down to
breakup.
Klein's, get that $15 back, go for brekkie.
Where else but Klein's?
All right, we'll cover
Did you
breakups.
take TPU or Klein's?
To me, she gave it to me.
Yeah.
Shame.
Morning, Melbourne. Let's get into it. Oh, guess what?
What?
Finished my will last night.
That's
How did that go?
Grim but
Was
important.
it emotional?
It was all right.
For context, we had a will expert on the show, and he instructed us all we should be doing a will if we're over 18, basically.
It is very
and have
important.
possessions.
So did you choose someone to be the executor?
Mm.
No, wait,
My-
that's
my
the wrong word. Executor of the will?
Executioner?
No,
No, not
not
executioner.
No.
That's how we got.
Executor, which is the person who runs the show.
Yeah, my sister.
Oh, which
Oh, that's
one?
good.
Oh, choose your player. Choose your favourite. It's actually a terrible job.
Oh, is it?
Well,
Well, it's a bit different to emceeing a wedding.
No,
Like,
no,
you're
I've
not
done-
up there at the lectern going, okay, welcome.
which sister?
Who wants the car?
Letitia. Was it Letitia?
Guess
Was
who's
Tish?
got
I've gone the urban sister,
Yeah.
Letitia.
Letitia.
So I've ticked her and them providing like the legal side of things. So she just gets to do the fun stuff, like give away the car.
Oh, yeah.
You get a car.
Yeah.
You get a house. You've got so many houses. Do you have a
Who
house for
gets the
every
boat?
sibling?
What
Who
Gee,
gets the
tell you
boat?
we
Do Lauren and I get the boat?
there was a section
No,
where it
because
was
we
like
might then. We
Torch
might,
it.
We might kill him so he can get the boat if we find out
a
that
big
we get the
boat.
boat.
there was a section going, what gifts would you like to leave to friends?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like financial gifts. You've got so much money and so many houses. That would have been hard for you.
Dale, I was ticking mortgage. So nice try. Then Lou and I were having a disagreement. I was doing the will. She was doing something else.
No, you should actually. I don't think you should talk to your partner about it. It's quite
Isn't it meant to be
private.
like dual entity,
Oh, I guess if you
Yeah.
have dual possessions.
like children?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you do need to.
Yeah. Like we agreed on the children and stuff, but then she walked away and she was in the kitchen and we were having a tiff about something. So I
What
was
a
had my
surprise.
nose out of joint. So when it got to
What a surprise!
Shock! Horror!
Why did you not leave her anything?
no. So when it got to the bit about do you want to be buried, cremated, left to science?
it's
I know
really
it's pretty
grim.
grim. I was a bit pissed off with her at that point, so I picked a different place for my ashes to be scattered,
As opposed to what?
like where she wanted.
Oh, you're
Where did
going
she
on two
want?
journeys.
She wants to be put in a plant given to one of the kids.
A
I'm like,
plant?
what's they got to walk out the back and see this fern every day and grieve over mum?
She wants to be in a fern.
Yeah.
A fern.
It was
What
not
fern?
Not a beautiful
What do
poinsettia
you
or something.
mean? How do you die and then turn into a fern?
Oh, I think you just throw a bit of ash on the already made plant.
Oh, you just become the fertilizer.
Yeah.
Not an azalea.
It's an azalea.
She didn't specify the plant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so she didn't say a fern. You're making up a fern.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd want to be a fern.
Does it
She want to be
matter?
like a pear tree. It definitely matters.
Oh, yeah. Maybe a chili plant.
You want something easy.
Strawberry plant.
You don't want something that's going to die because
I'd
then
like to
you
be
go
a,
through it
a
twice.
lime
cactus.
tree. So every
A
time
cactus.
Cactus ain't dying.
a lime tree. And every time you make margaritas, you can think of me.
Oh, now we're talking.
So where did you say you want to go?
Gold Coast. Because I was angry, so I said scatter me with my family.
As opposed to being in the fern.
Yeah.
I think that's probably fair enough.
I don't want to be in the fern, but I do like the margarita tree. That's a good idea. Just Lauren would love to be here right now. Squeeze of lime.
Yeah.
There's your drink.
Tastes a little bit sour.
Sounds like me, Clint.
You got ash in your drink? Yeah, me too.
So when you fill it out, you actually have to do that.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that stuff.
Gets quite grim. And then specific requests for the funeral.
Oh, yeah. What do you go
Oh, like you
with?
can choose your own music.
Yeah. Choose your own music. You can put in there.
What'd you go with?
I didn't do music. I put some food options in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sounds like you.
Yeah.
What'd you go with?
I just didn't want anything too gourmet because I knew I'd get FOMO.
Not mini quiches. Mini quiches. No.
I just
You
feel
don't
like
need
that's
them.
done. That's done. They're always so dry.
What'd you go with?
Samosas.
Samosas. No one wants a samosa.
I did say I'd like the funeral
No.
post 12 p.m. so we
Can
can
you
have a
make
few
sure they've got
drinks.
some gluten-free options?
Yes, I will. Yeah. And different.
Samosas? Nah.
Fantastic. With a little bit of mango chutney on the side.
Oh.
You
bet-
are such a chutney sort of guy.
I love chutney.
Guys, next week we're going on a family holiday.
Get in on all the 2025 AFL Gather Round in South Australia have to offer. It's a festival of footy and South Australia is ready. Visit gatherround.afl. Jason Lawrence. Get to Gather Round.
Won't you take me to gather round? Won't you take me to
Well,
gather round?
that's
Let's
right.
go.
Let's go. Virgin Australia, we're going to jump on board one of their planes. We're filling it with most of our listeners, and then all.accor.com are putting up the hotels.
Very nice.
It's going to be like Schoolies Week.
It is like a school camp.
It is a bit like
Flash school
Schoolies.
camp.
It's like Schoolies Week for adults, for footy fans over there in Gather Round. We went last year. It was so much
Can
fun.
we all watch our behaviour? I don't want one of us turning
I
into
always
like...
behave.
You saw that passenger in the news last night on the
On
flight to
on
Bali?
flight, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
was it a
just
flight
sit-
to Bali?
Yeah.
Yeah, that says it all, doesn't
But
it?
I think he was reclining his seat, and old mate had a bit of a problem with it.
I think reclining's allowed on a flight to
On an
Bali.
international
Yeah, I
flight,
think that's allowed.
surely.
Melbourne to Adelaide, absolutely not.
No, you're pretty much standing.
Yeah, might as well catch a bus.
Yeah. What's the flight time?
50 minutes.
It felt very long.
But it's
You're up,
short.
you're down.
It also then because you make up time going there.
Oh, that's right. We're going into the future.
Time.
Yes.
Hang on a second.
No, we're going into the past.
We're going
But
back.
wait, guys. I think we've mucked this up.
What?
No,
Because by the time we go, daylight savings will
No,
end.
they're always half an hour behind.
Yeah, but then when daylight savings ends, aren't they half an hour ahead?
No.
No,
'cause
they
they're
are.
They are always.
Oh, they also
but
have
are they on
daylight
daylight
savings.
They have
savings?
daylight savings as
Ah.
well. Yes.
Daylight savings
So no matter
Really?
what day it is,
messes with my
it's-
psyche.
It's odd, isn't it?
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
Got to panic.
It does bring us closer to Western Australia, though.
Yes.
Because they're a different set of rules altogether.
So they have
But we're not
daylight
going to
savings?
WA, we're going to South Australia.
Exactly right. Okay, so flights, comm tickets. You join us. We're all going to the footy together. What can go wrong? Who is getting on the plane, guys?
Let's give it to Brad. Good morning, Brad.
G'day, guys. How you going?
We are good.
Do you want to come
well.
to gather around with us?
I'd love to, yeah. Me and my mate are keen as. He's
You
a
and your
Demon
mate.
supporter and I'm a Bomber supporter.
Awesome. Who's your mate? What's his name?
So, we call him Sully, but his name's Leighton.
Sully it is.
Right. Well,
Can we
it,
call
mate.
him Sully?
am I allowed to ask
Absolutely.
on the radio why we call him Sully?
Last name's Sullivan.
Oh, Sully.
Sully.
Now, this
All
could be
Sully and Brad.
this could be a 0-0 draw, Brad, because Essendon and Melbourne aren't going very well at the moment.
No, they're not, eh? Nah, pretty dismal, both of them.
But gather round might
But
be
hang
where
on
it
a
all
second.
changes.
Brad has a kid. He's got a 2-year-old and his mate's a teacher, so they deserve a weekend away.
They do indeed. Are you,
Yes.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Brad, who's going to be more the liability? You or Sully?
I reckon Sully. He loves the beer.
Sully sounds fun.
Yeah. I'll see.
Essendon play
he is.
Melbourne at gather round.
Hey, can Sully... We should stop saying his name because he's a teacher. He's probably supposed to be at work on that Friday. Sully
yeah,
might be
good
sick.
call.
He should start with the getting a bit of a fever this week.
Yeah. No,
Get him on down.
Monday, coming off the weekend.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
doing great, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, mate, we will see you on the plane next week.
Thank you so much, guys.
See you
Ripper.
then.
Good on you, Brad.
Just
Have
look out
fun.
for Lauren at the airport with a big flag.
Oh, yeah.
She's leading the
That'll be an
delegation.
Essendon one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sounds like something I'm very excited to do, Clint.
Sully sounds like one of those guys that's not going to make it out of the lounge.
You
know
think
what I
you'll
mean?
Sully's a teacher.
get a bit overexcited.
He's responsible. He'll
Hang
be
on,
fine.
is Sully the... Which one's Sully?
Sully's the mate.
teacher
Oh,
friend.
the mate.
Yeah.
So Brad's the plumber.
That's right.
Right.
There you
Good on
go.
you, Brad.
This is going to be a bit of fun next week.
It is.
Are we sitting together?
Hopefully not.
Okay, right. Your chance to win flights, tickets, and join us on our family.
On the plane or at the footy.
Right, gotcha. How was that truck fire on the Monash yesterday? Did you see that?
I did see that. Looked like it caused chaos.
There's a lot of people filming this truck on fire as they were driving past, and I'm like, isn't it towing like a giant gas cylinder? I don't know if I'd be filming it or even driving past. You know what I mean?
Saw that lovely boy in Channel 9 standing on one of the bridges filming down. What's his name? Ollie.
Ollie Hay.
He's my new favourite news reporter.
Is he?
You ever brought traffic to a standstill? Did you that day you broke down on?
Yeah, I had to push my car across an intersection.
People get out and help you.
No.
No, they were tooting.
They thought, they would get out of the way. But I think they thought that I had a legitimate sort of problem. And
Gotcha.
there wouldn't be much sympathy had I told them I'd run out of petrol.
Yeah,
right.
the car just broke down. You've got to roll with the car breaking down, not running out of fuel. Because
We,
then people think you're an idiot.
When I was working at a radio station in Sydney, we were out in the Black Thunders and we used to tow this giant Coca-Cola trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Was
whole,
it a giant Coke can?
Yeah, it was. It was a giant Coke can. The whole side of it would open and then it'd be filled with Eskies.
Oh.
But a junior Black Thunder driver on their first day was driving down the on-ramp of the freeway and took the turn too sharp,
Oh, don't tell me.
jackknifed the trailer.
What does jackknifed the trailer
Like,
mean?
where the car
Sort of
comes
twisted.
around so it's next to the
Oh.
trailer. And then the giant Coke can, the welding has broken off and it starts rolling down the M4.
Was it full of Coke?
Full of Coke, spraying everywhere.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
On his first day?
First date.
It wasn't full of Coke, was it?
Yeah.
No. Icy cold cans
Full
Coke.
of icy Coke cans of
Oh,
Coke.
my goodness.
Spraying everywhere.
Oh. No, I can proudly say I've never done that.
Really?
There's still time.
There's heaps of time. Hopefully I've got a lot of living to do, Clint.
Hey, coming up. Do you remember Fran Dresser?
How could I forget?
The nanny?
Mr. Sheffield!
Well, Fran
Didn't we interview her once? We went for about 8 years. the
That's
interview.
right. Well, she's living. Wait till you hear what she's up to now.
Naughty.
640.
Alrighty, guys. We haven't done this for a while. Naughty 640.
Now, who remembers the nanny named Fran? I loved.
Mr. Sheffield.
I loved The Nanny. Did you watch?
Who
I feel
was
like you
the
would have
butler?
watched it.
He was
Oh,
quite
Niles.
famous.
Niles.
He
I
was funny.
loved him. He was
you
great.
love Niles.
What's that?
What?
He might be RIP.
Niles.
I think so, yeah.
You what?
Can someone check if Niles from The Nanny is brown
Alive
bread?
and well
Brown
or
bread.
not?
No, brown
I
bread.
think he might
Either
be.
way, Fran Drescher is still
She's still kicking.
11. Not only is she kicking, she's 67 now, and she has been talking about her romantic life.
Oh, yeah.
Now, she was once married. She has explained that she still loves her gay ex-husband, and they're very close. But the most she can give anybody else is a friend with benefits situation.
Hello.
And she said years ago that she had a friend with benefits, but they weren't in a relationship. They were just friends with benefits. And now she says she has friends with benefits on rotation.
On
She
rotation.
is living.
At 67.
Do you
Yep.
know how many she's got through the
She
rotation
just said
policy?
she just
Turntable.
she says she
Stop.
has several on rotation.
Oh, good on her. Good on you,
Do you reckon
Fran.
they know about each
What's
other?
her actual name?
Fran,
Oh, Fran. What was the name in the thing?
the nanny named
Oh,
Fran.
Fran. No, what's her actual name?
Fran.
Fran. It's Fran and Fran.
Yes.
Oh.
The
What are you,
character
new
was
here?
built around her
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
from Flushing. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
How did
She's
this?
the
Hang
nanny
on,
named
wait,
Fran.
how did the rest of the song
Kicked
go?
out on her.
She was working in a bridal shop and till her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crashing scenes.
That's
What
it.
was she to do? Where was she to go?
She was out on her fanny.
She was out on her
was
fanny.
Yeah,
wasn't
Why was she out on her fanny?
I don't
On her
know,
ass.
but now
Why
she's
was
using it.
Franny out on her fanny?
Yeah, like kicked her out on the curb on her ass.
No, not on her ass, on her fanny.
No, I think that's what they call
Yeah, Fanny is
their
bum.
ass. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
over there,
Americans,
Fanny is-
they call the Fanny the bum.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
Yeah, they do.
That's a trick. You guys
No,
are
no,
lying.
They don't.
What do you mean?
Next time you're over there, ask someone.
Is that
to-
why they call a bum bag a fanny pack?
Yes.
Hang on. Maybe.
Yes.
They don't.
No,
Yes.
If you're out on your fanny, you're out on your ass. Yeah.
You kidding?
No.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Swear to God.
live
She was
Google.
out on her fanny.
Yes.
Is that she was out on her bottom?
Yes.
No.
Just keep that in mind if you ever hook up with an American.
What?
Well, you got a nice fanny.
Just be careful, where you're telling them to go.
Jason. So the fanny is the anus.
Yes.
Hang
That's
on.
very
Here we go.
confusing.
And it doesn't rhyme. Kicked her out on her
Anus. Doesn't work.
Do we know if Niles is dead yet? He's alive.
He's
He's
alive.
alive.
Hey.
Oh, good on him.
He's alive. He's just been sitting around on his fanny.
Right.
Not working.
Goodness gracious. I've really
Have
Down
you
a
go-
rabbit hole.
I've gone down a rabbit
Don't
hole.
Google.
Just careful, Google imaging.
She was out on her fanny. Can we get the song, please?
Okay.
Till her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crashing scenes.
Guys.
What was she to do? Where was she to go? She was out on her fanny.
Have you two ever been in a situation where you have someone, a friend with benefits?
No.
Never?
Me? No.
You've never had that?
I'm a relationship girl.
But even between relationships, never had that little...
No, I always wanted to be in a relationship with them.
Yeah, right.
Whether or not they thought I was a friend
Oh,
is
gotcha.
different.
Yeah.
I was always keen. I didn't. No, I couldn't do that. I'd be too weird.
Clint?
Sorry, I'm still looking at fannies. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, the word fanny meaning bottom.
Oh, he's rattled.
You all right?
He's
Anyway.
rattled. Show me. Well, what are you looking at though? Actually, don't show me.
Show you, Fanny.
Fanny. Hang on. He's on-
13.
He's on the Cambridge Dictionary.
Guys,
What does it say?
It says, "Is fanny a bad word?"
13 24 10 is our number.
What does it say?
13 24 10. Do you have a friend with benefits?
I thought you were going to say.
Or
friend with a
have you
fanny.
been in a situation where you have had a friend with benefits? Did it end well?
Yes.
Is it still going?
I remember as a kid.
What? You had a...
No,
Yeah, a friend with
reading. No,
benefits.
there was that book, and the character's name was Fanny, and I
Yeah,
thought it was
she
the
was in the
faraway
faraway
tree,
tree.
and I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard. So she was named after a bum.
13 24 10. I got $200 Anaconda vouchers up for grabs. Pay less so you can play more this Easter. Thanks to Anaconda. Do you have a friend with benefits?
She's the lady in red when everybody else is wearing tan.
Here we go.
The flashy girl from Flushing, the nanny named Fran.
We are doing Naughty Naughty 640 and we are talking friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits.
So Fran's, what, 64?
Fran
60,
Drescher.
67? And
She has-
she's got multiple friends with benefits. Good on her, I say.
Anonymous has called through.
Yes.
Anonymous, you are hooking up with a younger man?
I was. After my marriage breakdown, I was 51, and I thought I've never had a one-night stand, so I did it. And then he said, well, are we free on Sundays? And I went, sure.
On Sundays?
I'm free on Sundays.
A regular
Sunday morning.
appointment.
Sunday morning?
Easy like a Sunday morning.
It was a good Sunday morning. It was a good Sunday.
Question. Where'd you meet him?
I met him online, actually, which is really funny. But he was a gorgeous guy. He was 32. I was 51.
And just follow-up question. After the first time, the one-night stand, obviously you didn't want commitment. How was that chat, setting the boundaries?
It was good because I was so not confident after I'd been in a marriage for 24 years and I was not confident in myself, with my body, everything. So it was almost like he was a teacher and I was a student, which sounds really weird. But no, it wasn't like that.
He was the teacher and you were the student.
Did he teach you a thing or two?
Well, yeah, just to make my confidence.
Good on
out.
you.
And it was amazing because I was pretty hot too then. Like I'm still hot, but he was just
queen.
gorgeous.
And when you said you met on an app, was it just like a dating app, or was it like specifically an app for random hookups or older women and younger men?
No, it wasn't. It was a dating app, and he said, I like older women. I date older women, and I went, okay. And then I probably realise now that he was a player, obviously.
Yeah, but you kind of knew that, right?
Exactly. That's what. How long did it go on for?
Oh, it went on for over 8 months.
Oh, did he?
Every Sunday.
He loved it.
Every Sunday.
Oh my
And
God,
I
Sunday
was
sesh.
playing as much as he was. So, it worked out fine. And
Why
my
did it
confidence just skyrocketed. And after that, I was fine. Because I was sad and lonely.
Why did it end?
I chose to end it because I actually met someone. And and that was it. And I said, you know what? The Sundays can't happen anymore. I've actually
No
found
more Sunday roast.
No more Sunday session.
Oh, well.
I love a Sunday session.
Do you?
I just met at the pub. Have a beer.
Angel. Good
Hi.
morning. Hi, Angel.
Hi.
Are you an angel?
I am.
Okay.
Angel, have you got a friend with benefits?
I do. It's a really complicated situation, but
Try
it works
us.
out well.
How does it work?
Well, we met on Plenty of Fish, and he said, he laid out all the arrangement quite quick. I have a steady partner, but we're in an open relationship. I needed someone neighbor to me, and it turned out we were neighbors.
Oh, he's your neighbour.
Neighbours?
Yes.
Is that how you met him, though? Because he lived next door?
No, not really. I tend not to date anyone near me because it's scary.
Yeah.
But he was honest and he laid it out. I didn't want a relationship. I just want to have fun.
So where did you meet
How
him?
did you meet him?
We met in an RSL.
What, playing the pokies or something?
Yeah, well, a little bit, yes, and a coffee, And then he laid it all out.
So hang on, did you meet him online and then you planned to meet him at the RSL, or you were just at the RSL and made sexy eyes across the pokey room?
A little bit like that, yes.
Oh, and he was your
pursued
next door
me for
neighbour.
a month.
Angel.
Hey, Angel, are you still with him?
Yes, we actually went to the city last Friday to join the Saints and Sinners at the Inflation. It's a big sex party.
To join what? Saints and
So it's like a
Saints
club.
and
So
Sinners.
it's a sex party club.
Inflation.
Yes, so they booked the whole club and closed it all down to those specific people that likes to have fun.
Have fun.
And
From
was
the
it-
RSL to inflation.
So you just walk around nude at the club and
Yeah.
everyone just hooks up with everyone.
Oh, yes. And we have different floors for it, vanillas, a little naughty, and the naughtiest on the basement.
Okay.
The dark and
Good on you,
the,
Angel.
The dark dungeon.
Imagine the lift doors opening. It's not
And
like
there's
Maya.
no formal interest. It's just a friend with benefits.
That's it. It's all laid out. He's got a girlfriend.
Oh.
I'm free.
Oh.
And we all hang out, the four of us, and then we go have a party.
There you
Oh, a
go.
party at home as well, and inflation.
And then they go to the RSL after.
And play the pokies together.
We might head down to Bentley RSL this weekend for a counter.
Well, make sure you look out for Angel.
Yeah, I'll see what happens.
Saints and Sinners, you reckon?
Yeah. Need a shower after those calls.
Loz's Lips.
Going to be joined by one of the stars from The White Lotus this morning after 8 o'clock.
Patrick.
Schwarzenegger.
Yes, I love White Lotus. I'm excited about that.
This is Arnie's son, correct? It's
It
not
is.
just,
Arnold
right?
Schwarzenegger's son. Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Schwarzenegger.
Hey,
Good looking rooster, Patrick Schwarzenegger.
He is a good-looking
Gets his
rooster, isn't he?
rig out a lot.
Does
hey,
he?
thanks to East...
Rig City.
You right?
I'm fine.
Thanks to East Bentley Dental Group. Everything dental under one roof. Visit ebdg.com.au. Loz, you got many skills in life.
Yeah, I'm a good lip reader. However, it is your turn today, Jason.
Yeah, I've had a hoon.
Lauren's the one that you want in a workplace that has glass meeting rooms. So then you know what people are saying about you.
Yeah, I know, but you've got such a tiny little bird mouth with teeny weeny little lips. It's hard to read your lips because
Just
you
the
don't
top
have.
lip, isn't it? Top lip small, bottom lip big.
Yeah, it's
No, bottom lip is not big.
you've got half a
You've
top
got
lip.
fish lips.
You
Would
do
you say
have
fish
fish lips, like a goldfish.
Should I get some?
Hello.
Should I get some?
No.
Hello.
You don't even know what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're going to ask. You shouldn't be getting filler in your lips.
Married at first sight. Look.
No.
Okay.
What you should do is put the noise cancelling headphones
they
on.
go.
And Clint
Hang
and
on.
I have some sentences here that we shall be reading to you.
Okay. We're going to go all...
Okay.
Can you hear
All
us?
I can hear in my ear is music.
See?
What's the music?
You guys always tell me off for yelling when I've got the headphones on and now he's doing.
He's got no idea. We're going to go topical today, Lauren.
Why don't we just talk about him and not to him for a bit?
I know.
All right, let's go topical. You want to go first or should
Do
I?
you know what he's big on, especially today? Complaining.
He's in a bit of a mood today,
Isn't
isn't
he? Oh,
Feel sick,
didn't get much sleep yesterday.
cold,
He,
got a sore eye.
he just rolled his eyes. You guys bitching about me?
No.
No.
Okay,
All right.
Lauren's first.
Well, it is
Lauren
it is-
first?
It is the 1st of
Okay.
April today,
Yes,
Clint,
it
and we've
is.
avoided this all day, but here we go.
Okay.
April Fools is for tools.
Can you move the mic? I need to see your lips.
April Fools is for tools. Maybe this
Go.
is a
You're
bad idea.
quite sexual. Your lips are quite big.
Oh.
April Fools is for tools.
I love you.
No.
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 April Fools
It looks like
is-
saying French. Of
Oh, he's not very good at this, is
Arrogant.
he? He's not very good
Avu?
at this, and that's fantastic.
April
April
Fools is
Day
for tools.
is for you.
Tools.
Two?
Which is you?
Tool.
Two.
Tools.
You.
Well, you are a tool, so that
April
works.
Fools
April Fool's
Is-
Day
is
for today.
tools. It's for tools.
What is it?
It's for
April
tools.
Fools is for tools.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's half right.
Yeah, he's
All
your
right,
tool,
yeah, my
so
turn,
it
my
works,
turn, my
you know?
turn, my turn, my turn. She was out on her fanny.
Want to suck on my feet? Was it? No. Oh, it wasn't.
Now, this is inspired. We're talking about Fran Drescher.
Yeah, you know,
earlier.
I'm
she
not
was
a
out
fake
on
guy.
her Fanny, the Flushing girl from Flushing.
She was out on her fanny.
It's from the song.
Want to suck on my...
No.
I know the last
Do you
word.
want me to do
I
it?
don't
Okay.
want to say the sentence.
I'll do it.
Hang on.
She was out on her fanny.
You want on my
No. No.
fanny.
Yes.
Fanny is part of it.
The nanny.
Yes.
She was out on her.
Fanny.
Yes. Remember
Ah.
the song? We were talking about it. before.
Where was she to go? She was out on her fanny.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, I thought you were saying, do you
No,
want to...
no,
Right, okay.
no.
What's on the cards today, Lozzie?
For me today, I've got Pilates. I've got I'm doing actually a Pilates date with my best girlfriend. We're going together.
Can you talk during a Pilates class?
No, but it is nice to make a commitment to meet someone there because then you feel more obliged to go. Sometimes after the show, I'm like, "Ooh, I could just really."
Oh, I
do
know.
nothing
It's when
now."
when you promise someone.
Is
I'm
that,
tired. I had a very, very bad sleep last night, so I feel tired today. But I'm committed to meeting someone there, so I'll be off.
Is that on the Reformer?
Reformer.
Reformer.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Reformer Pilates.
Okay.
I'm really
Quite good for
enjoying
your
it.
core.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Somewhere deep down inside, I have a core, I believe.
I've
A few
never
layers
done,
over the top of it, but it is there.
I've never done Pilates, but the machine looks fun and easy.
Well, you can do.
It's not easy, and it's a real man thing to say Pilates looks fun and easy because you can do mat Pilates, you can do reform Pilates, you can do hot Pilates.
And you're just like, woo, on that little
you can
seat.
also
and then
do it.
you go and try, and it is so hard.
Yeah, right.
There's a few sort of beginner type maneuvers you can do off the Pilates reformer. We did them on the Today Show the other morning. It was ridiculous.
You were on the floor.
Yeah, it was a bit of floor
It
Pilates.
wasn't. I didn't see a reformer there.
No, off the machine. Just a bit of beginner type stuff.
Oh yeah, you can do mat Pilates
Yeah.
and you can do hot Pilates.
You'll
It's
fill that
hard.
show with anything, won't you?
The windscreen wipers.
Oh, God. Hey,
You do strange things on
I
the
know.
Weekend Today show sometimes.
it's 2 hours, 3 hours you got to fill?
3
the
hours.
other day he texted me saying, "Oh God, they're making Ellie and I paint each other."
Sorry?
And I was like,
Yeah, we painted each other.
like body paint,
Like chocolate body paint?
And he's like,
No.
"No, we're painting portraits of each other." I was
Oh,
like,
I thought you meant like painting.
No.
That makes more sense.
You ever done the chocolate body paint thing?
No,
Same.
You have?
Oh, maybe when I was younger. Now,
How much body paint do you need?
did you just chocolate body paint yourself and lick it off? Sat in his house on his own, licking it off
Nice
himself.
magic.
guys,
Yes.
have you seen this dude online?
No.
Clint, I think you have. He's a building inspector.
Mm.
He pops up on a current affair now and then, actually.
Oh.
You see him all rigged up in the vest and everything. He looks like a hardcore police SWAT team member. But
But what is he doing?
He's a building inspector and he goes around just checking that buildings are up to code.
I have seen it. Now,
Let me see.
it's a real
When you say
adventure.
up to
His
code-
videos.
Oh, here you go.
Supposed to be Hebel. And guess what this guy's done? He's put foam.
What do you mean foam?
So, this
The mess, guys.
the latest video.
Oh my God, he's like Dan from the block.
Yes,
He's
Dan from
keeping
the block.
Dan from the block.
Have a look. This is the job site. And check this out.
Yes.
Foam.
So instead of using concrete and timber, someone's
People,
making
yeah?
a house
Guess what?
and filling it with building foam.
Foam. Foam.
Instead of
Foam.
concrete.
Foam. Foam. I don't care, mate. Rip it out.
Is that allowed?
No.
No.
Well, you can't
Is it-
build a house out
that's
of foam.
Well, they did.
Is that a fire danger?
Yeah.
Well, it's also like, what
not
was that
sturdy.
nursery rhyme about the little pigs and they blew it?
Yeah.
The big
Oh, the
bad wolf
huff and the
came and I'd
puff
blow
and-
it all down.
Yeah.
So instead of using bricks, someone has built a house with foam.
So let me explain the foam, right? We just had a split system air conditioner taken out of the wall.
Right.
So then there was a hole through the wall where obviously the pipe used to be.
Oh, you can fill it.
So Instant Nathan, my
Like
building
no
mate,
more
came
gaps.
round. Like no more gaps.
Yeah,
and they go,
it's
and they fill it with a foam.
And it expands.
And it goes rock hard.
Ah.
And then you just saw the ends off.
Oh,
And almost be as hard as a brick.
but you can't.
You can't
Not
build
the
them.
entire house. No, that's just filling holes.
No.
So he's going around telling people that their houses are made of foam.
Well, that house is. I know in the past we have said, hey, Melbourne, what's wrong with your car?
The handbrake never used to work, well, properly anyway. So I would
Oh.
put bricks on the back of my tyre.
Hang on.
Oh, so it didn't roll down the hill.
You would shock the wheels like a caravan being stored.
It has no ignition, so I have to use a screwdriver.
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry.
A
you use a
screwdriver.
Use the
screwdriver.
car every time I start it.
So you look like you're stealing the car every time you
Yeah.
get into it.
This week, let's do house edition.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
what's
I
wrong
love
with your
this.
house?
Or it might have been a rental you had when you were growing up. 132410 is our number. In return, we got a whole bunch of free stuff to go at the moment. How about Kogan vouchers? $200 to drop at Kogan. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Now that is clicking awesome.
I lived in a rental where it was strange. It was like, Clint, you would have been there. It was that rental I lived in just off Chapel Street. It was a 2-story townhouse, but the laundry for some reason was upstairs. It was like one of those like just sliding door
Yeah,
laundries. I
European
don't know
laundry.
why you would put that upstairs. Firstly, it was a nightmare when we moved in, having to get the washer
Yeah.
and dryer and everything up the stairs with a big sink in the middle of the hall and whatever. But it kept flooding the washing machine, and it would fill up in the little laundry bit. So one day we looked up and we were like, oh gosh, the roof's all bubbling. Like the water was seeping
Oh,
through.
that's not
so we stabbed it with a knife and put
No,
a bucket,
don't-
and
no,
all the
no, no.
water was running
Oh,
down.
yeah.
And so then every time we put the washing machine on, we just had to have a bucket in the middle of the living room so that it could leak down through the roof because the landlord wouldn't fix it. So we had a water feature.
That's not ideal, is
We had
it?
a water feature in the living room.
What would the landlord say?
Oh, they were like, yeah,
We'll get to that. Yeah,
it
we'll
just
get
never
to that, yeah.
happened. I think it was actually our fault because it was our washing machine leaking. Not
Stupid
necessary.
place to put the.
Why would you
launch.
put it upstairs?
13 24 10 is our
Silly.
number.
But it was a beautiful water feature. We could watch The Voice and have a waterfall.
What was wrong with the house you lived in? When people do the old portable walls, you ever seen those?
Yeah,
the
like
little-
temporary walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was a
weird one
unit
of those.
when I moved to Perth. I stayed in short-term accommodation, and I think it was a big apartment. And the owners obviously put in one of those temporary walls and added a new entry.
Yeah, sometimes if you've got a big lounge room, they sort of make it into a
Yeah,
bedroom.
in that share house that my ex-boyfriend years ago had in Torquay, they just put a balsa wood wall in the middle of the largest bedroom and made it 2 bedrooms with a shared ensuite.
Well, that's not good for the acoustics.
Not good for the acoustics.
No.
I'm sure tradies would have seen a thing or two.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they're guilty of
Foaming. 13 24 10 is our number. We've done What's Wrong With Your Car. Today, What's Wrong With Your House, Melbourne? What's wrong with your house, Melbourne? 13 24 10 is our number. Or was it a rental? Give us a call. Let's go to Sarah.
Morning, Sarah. Do you live in a lemon?
Hello, good morning. Not a lemon. So the house that I bought, I guess it's a lemon. The house that I bought and built, there's been multiple issues, but I guess the big one is they needed to replace the front door, and the replacement door that they gave me was too big, and instead of changing the door size or filing the door size down, they decided to file down the bottom tread of the door frame. So every time it rains, I have water flooding into my front door.
Oh. That's just so...
Aren't front doors just a standard size?
No.
No. I had to order a new one the other day, and mine's
Yeah.
oversized.
Yeah,
so I
ours
need
is
to get a
quite
bit
tall.
added to it.
What do you mean?
No.
Any
Yeah.
door?
No,
No,
there's not a
di-
standard door. There's not a
different-
standard roof size. Some people have high ceilings, some people have low ceilings.
I know that,
Different
but like-
holes, different,
I thought doors. It's a front door.
No.
It's a
No.
door.
No.
No?
I think
You
that
get an
most of them
oversized
are
one.
standard, and then you have to customise.
Yes.
Like get some shaved off or added on.
So you got an XL.
Yeah, I've got a big door hole.
You got a big hole.
Got a big hole.
Oh, you know they say about people with big doors, Clint.
Yes.
13
A lot of wood.
24 10 is our number. Are you living in a lemon? Hey, coming up, your chance to win $5,000 with the 5K question. Remember, April Fool's Day today. Be alert, not alarmed.
Oh, well, way to ruin the fun for everyone.
Remember when...
The whole point is that if you want to get someone, they've got to not remember that it's April Fool's Day. Except for our misery guts of an executive producer when we walked in this morning, he goes, everyone, it's April Fool's Day. I hate April Fools. I haven't planned anything. We're not doing anything. We are not touching April Fool's Day. Nothing is happening around here. Is that what you said, bro?
Yeah.
Spot on,
Yeah,
actually.
spot on.
Yeah.
Remember when...
You're fun at a party.
Remember when you thought Emirates were bringing out swimming pools on the A380?
Well, they put up a very convincing Instagram about they were getting the double deckers and they were putting a wellness centre on the top, including a pool.
Might do a couple of laps on the way to LA.
And then someone said, well, what happens if there's... Well, no, it wasn't like a 50-metre Olympic pool, but someone did say, what happens if there's turbulence? And I was like, that
Well, I
is a
think
question for Emirates, not a question for me.
I even think takeoff's going to get you.
Well, exactly.
You know.
Oh, takeoff. I didn't even think about takeoff. It wasn't... Yeah, no.
That's a steep incline into the sky.
Yeah, they got me. They got me.
All right, 13 24 10. We are talking, do you live in a lemon?
Yes. Is there something wrong with your house? Let's go to Eltham. Lani, what's happening in downtown Eltham at your house?
Morning, guys. Love your show.
Thank you.
My fiance and I have just finished building our house, and we've got a building inspector in.
Yes.
And we have a 55-page defect list with over 90
Yes, you
defects.
do.
Oh,
55 pages.
That's a lot of stickers.
What's the big... Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you put the Post-its on. What's the biggest one?
They have to rip up the floors because the floors are uneven, and they have to redo the floors. We've also got a wall with a massive bow in it, and you can actually see like where it meets the ceiling.
Oh, Lani.
yeah.
Was that heartbreaking for you when you got that list?
We kind of knew that it was coming, and that's why we got the inspectors to come in the first place.
Right.
But, yeah.
And then what? You don't have to pay for
No.
it, right? You send it to the
Get a
builder and
refund.
go, come on, guys.
Surely.
Yeah, we're sending it off to them and they can fix it all. But
Lani.
it's more just about time. Taking
Lani,
time.
this could be a Tracy Grimshaw job.
Current
It
affairs
could,
throw.
it could, most definitely.
She fixes everything. Actually, she's
I mean,
retired
Tracy
now.
Grimshaw hasn't been
It's
on
Ali
a current
Langdon
affair
now.
for quite some time. She's like riding horses in the country now.
She is.
We love Tracy
Hello,
Grimshaw.
Simone.
Hello,
What's
how you
wrong?
going?
Good. What's wrong with your house?
So we're on a farm, and in the bathroom, if you're sitting on the toilet, you can look through a hole and see through to the ground, and you get to see the chickens a lot because they like to hang out under the bathroom.
There is a hole in your bathroom floor.
So hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. If you're on the toilet and I'm watching TV downstairs, I can look up to the roof and say hi.
No, it sounds like the toilet's on the ground floor.
Oh, right.
She can see
toilet's
under the
on the ground
house.
floor.
Under the house, right.
But that's
okay,
where the
gotcha.
chickens roam.
Yeah, the chickens, they like to hang out down there and
Yeah.
lay some eggs.
Simone,
And yeah.
how long are you planning on keeping the peephole before you fix it?
Oh, you know what? It's been like 6-7 years now. So why fix something that ain't broken?
You know
Part
what
of the
you
character.
need? You need one of those carpet mats that we used to have around the toilet when we were growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Put it over the hole.
The wee
yeah.
mats.
Remember the wee mats?
No, they were to keep your feet warm, weren't they?
I thought they were just to get splashes.
They weren't wee catchers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, they
it's
were
a splash.
The shag pile rug.
Yes,
it's a
yeah,
splash.
that's why they had a shag on them.
No, they were to keep your feet warm.
Nah, that's a wee catcher.
And they were always
They are
at,
not wee catchers.
they
They
were
are.
always at Nan and Pop's house because
Always.
they always missed the bowl.
No, it was because they didn't want the kids to get their feet cold if they got up in the middle of the night.
No. They've got a bad aim.
Why have them in
They're
summer then?
not wee catchers.
Yes,
They are.
They're to catch the wee.
No, they're not.
Yes.
They are.
What for you boys that have terrible aim?
No, Nan.
No, Nan's not. No, Nan's fine.
How do you know?
You wouldn't know. She's got the shag pile rug.
Exactly.
That
Hides
smells like
everything.
wee.
How often did you have to wash the wee catcher? So I don't think they got washed.
Remember Mum washing it maybe once a week?
Yeah.
Bleh. There's just no way it's not a wee catcher.
We should bring them back.
No, it
Might
was to
bring 'em
keep your
back.
toes warm.
It's a good idea.
Can you still get them?
They were in like a U shape. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Hang on, let me Google wee catcher.
I think through the years we just learnt to wee a lot better.
Do you
know what
reckon?
freaked me
our
out?
aims
People
improved.
that had the novelty toilet seats.
What? Oh, not like with the fish in it? Oh, no.
Yeah, or the
Yes.
spiders. Or like the jelly beans.
Yeah. Sometimes though you do get up in the middle of the night and you don't switch the lights on, and if you're a guy, it's just a bit.
Why don't you switch the lights on?
Well, because you don't want to wake up too much. 'Cause you switch the lights
So what, you just
on.
wee
Are
on
you
the
with me,
floor?
Jace?
I don't
In the
think
middle of the
people are
night, do you
doing that.
switch your lights on in the toilet, or do you
I
just
got a
go?
sensor light.
Oh,
How
you got
old?
a night light.
What do you mean?
Like,
What do you take your little lantern like
no,
in the
no, no.
1800s?
No, as soon as I
Off I go.
as soon as I stumble into the bathroom, a little light goes on, so I know where I am.
Oh no,
What-
that's
what-
too. That'd blind me.
A sensor
No, it's very
light?
small, very small.
What the light
Yeah. You can even get lights for the toilet.
for the seat?
Yeah.
No, you
That's
You can
bougie.
get LED lights under the seat.
Oh,
Really?
come on.
You can.
If I go to your house, you've got LED lights and a wee catch up, I'm never coming back.
I could change the colour of the lights.
Nah. Kira,
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Morning.
Kira, do you
have a
think
wee
those
mat?
mats are to keep your toes warm or to...
Oh, I do think the boys have a little bit of a point there.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to
catching.
rub my feet on it and keep my toes in
no, you
warm.
didn't.
Oh, no.
Did you? You've got piss feet
You
now.
got piss feet. Here we go. Your chance to win a cheeky $5,000. That's if you want to go the hard question. Otherwise, you can go an easy one for $50 or a medium question for $500.
Our chosen player today is from Phillip Island. It's beautiful down there. Jennifer, good morning.
Good morning.
Is it a nice morning down on the island?
Yeah, it's a bit fresh, but it's nice.
Blue skies, though. It looks lovely here in South Melbourne this
Has
morning.
Phillip Island got a bit busier since the block?
That
I
sounds,
don't know really.
Yeah.
that sounds like a no.
I remember talking to...
I'm in a Bay Area. I'm not really.
Oh.
Because,
gotcha.
but also
Amazing.
remember, Adrian Portelli bought all
he
7
bought more.
houses in the
That's
one
right.
thing, and then he tried to offload them, and someone said, "No, I'll take the cash."
Oh, that's right.
So
So
the
he still
houses are
got 'em.
probably just sitting there.
Yeah.
All right, Jennifer, let's see if we can win you some cash this morning. I believe you want a medium question for $500.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right.
$500.
Now, I will point out, you are going to hear the question. You will then hear a 3, 2, 1. You have to answer in that time. If you don't know, this is one of those ones you could guess.
Yeah, have a guess.
And
I am going to guess.
it is not us.
I actually don't just guess though. I think actually think about it because this is very gettable. But if you don't know with a second to go, then guess.
It's very relevant.
Yeah, very relevant. We have a special guest asking today's question, and here he is.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, and this is your question. What year did I become Prime Minister of Australia?
3, 2, 1.
2022.
Oh, no. It was
Jennifer.
2022.
You said
I think
2000.
she said-
No, she said 2002.
2002. I meant
She
22.
said 22.
She said
No, she
2002. Don't do that, Clint.
She said 2.
No, because then we open up the window and then everyone's like, oh, I
The
got
bosses are saying no.
Yeah.
I want to
That's
give her the
okay.
money
Thank
too,
you
but
anyway.
Jason and Brody say no, Clint. 'cause
Sorry, Jen.
They're not as
I
nice
love you
as
guys
us.
so much, though, but thank you.
Well, Jen, you should love Clint and I more.
Yeah,
'cause
we
we're
wanna give you
trying-
the money.
Give her something.
Give her
I'll tell you
something.
what.
She's a single mum.
You've got. You know what? We're going to give you 2 prizes.
Yeah, Jen, I'm going to hook you up with tickets for you to go to the dinosaurs. They are coming. Prepare to be amazed as lifelike dinosaurs stomp and roar right before your eyes. Jurassic Unearthed, it
How
is
cool.
called.
Oh, you've got a
It's
14-year-old called Xavier. There you go. You can go together.
From
They'll be
March
nuts.
28 to April 27 at Caulfield Racecourse. I'm going to hook you up with that. And let's give Mum something as well.
Oh, yeah, something for mum.
Treat her. Come on.
Treat her. Should I choose?
Are you an outdoorsy sort of lady?
Yes.
All right, how about $200 to drop an anaconda?
Oh, that's nice.
Perfect. That's amazing. Thank you, guys.
That's almost $500 worth.
Yeah, good point.
Price.
Probably could have just went straight to the prizes. Pay less so you can play more this Easter. Thanks to Anaconda.
There you go, Jennifer.
You got one more for her? Give her one
Oh,
more.
my
Oh,
goodness.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I want to
Give
give
her
her
one more.
Yeah, let's give
Come
her
on.
something
What else,
else.
Laura?
Do you like chicken?
Yes, I do.
$150 to drop at Iljana. There you go. Have a
Oh, my
feast on us.
goodness. This is amazing.
You done,
guys are amazing.
I think
sure?
that's quite good.
Yeah.
Unless
What else?
your son likes monster trucks.
Oh, my God.
Does he
this
like
is-
monster trucks?
This is
He
getting
does,
out of hand.
actually.
Well, guess what? You're getting a family pass to the Monster
Yes.
Trucks at Rod Laver Arena.
my goodness,
Monster
thank
Truck
you,
Mania
guys.
at
Do you
Rod
know-
Laver Arena, May 3rd and 4th. This action-packed, family-friendly event features jaw-dropping stunts and unforgettable experience. I've been to that. It's awesome.
Very
Oh,
good.
my
Very
God.
strong.
You were making me, like, I'm
There
so
you go,
overwhelmed.
Jennifer.
Hey,
It's-
Tell
Jen.
us about your 14-year-old son.
Hang on, Jen. You need new TV or anything? Should we chuck her a Kogan
All
voucher?
righto, Santa Claus.
All right, we'll chuck you $200 to drop at Kogan.
Yeah. Give her a $200 Kogan voucher.
Kogan.com helps Jen get what she wants for less.
Hey, this is like Prices Right,
Now-
the showcase.
Hang
Now
on.
this
You know
is
Larry's showcase?
Kogan.com, that is clicking awesome.
This is all because Jen thought that Anthony Albanese was the Prime Minister since 2002, which means he would have racked up 23 years in the job.
The numbers didn't come out correctly.
Yeah,
I-
good on you. Jen's son's
got one.
14.
I've
He's got
got one.
cerebral palsy. His name's Xavier. Morning, Xavier. You are going to be busy, Xavier.
I've got one too.
Oh, what are you doing? She's got the chicken. She's got the monster truck. She's got the dinosaurs. She's got
got
the,
the
new
anaconda.
TV. She's got the anaconda.
Do you want? Hey, Jen.
Oh,
this is-
come on, Clint. Give Jen something else.
Come on.
I'm going to throw you a $500 Code Camp voucher.
Oh,
Actually, your kid will love this. My
Now,
boy
this
goes to
lets your
Code Camp.
child get tech-savvy, crafty, or sporting at Australia's favourite school holiday camp.
oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you're going to make me cry.
Well, we've
We're happy to.
they're happy tears. Okay.
You want to come together around with the... No.
We love you, Jen.
Thanks for listening, Jen.
Good on you, Jen.
Thank you so much. You guys have a good day.
You too. Oh, look at that. The prize cupboard's empty.
Shame. Call now if you'd like something for free.
No.
Yeah, call
We're
now.
out.
Nova hats?
Everything's-
I've had a bad week. I'm in a good mood.
Good morning, Melbourne. That's Gracie Abrams. That's so true. Hey, if you're a fan of White Lotus, coming up, Patrick Schwarzenegger is going to join us after 8:30 this morning.
Schwarzenegger. Son of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's going to join us after 8:30 to talk White
But
Lotus.
I'm a bit nervous about talking to him because I haven't watched the whole season because I watched the first episode and then I wanted to binge it. But because it drops every week, I don't have the patience. So I thought, nope, I'm parking this. I'm going to wait till a rainy Sunday when I've got nothing on. I'm just going to watch like 4 episodes.
God, you're good that people don't ruin it for you.
Yeah. Now there's only 1 episode to be dropped, so I'm.
Have you seen the episode
There's a few
involving
memes
him?
that have given me some ideas. Huh?
Right.
Have you seen the incident involving him?
Oh, no. Well, just,
Ah, No spoilers.
Jason
I
and
know
spoke
about
about
the
it last
incident.
week.
Yeah,
No
no, I know
spoilers.
about the incident.
No spoilers.
There's a couple of incidents with him.
There-
actually.
y-
There's actually
you're
an
right.
incident at the end of episode 1 as well.
With Schwarzenegger.
All right,
Have you seen
he's
Yeah.
going to join us after 8:30 this morning. Guys, tears at my place yesterday.
Why?
3-year-old Archie.
Oh man, kids.
They're
They're always crying. What are they always crying for?
She's got a point.
That's
Why
what
do
they do,
cry
mate.
so
My niece
much?
cries when I pick her up. She wants
Oh,
to be
yeah.
picked up, and then she cries. Then I put her down, and she cries because she wants to be picked up again.
Yeah, I know. They've got to make their mind up.
Then she's hungry, and she's not hungry. She cries.
They're crying because they're hungry. You got to feed them.
And she wants the toys, so I get the toys out, and then she cries because she doesn't want those
But
toys.
then when you're feeding them, they spit
The
it out and then
only
they cry
time
again.
she's
So spat it
not-
out.
Yeah. Man, kids
They're
cry
very
a lot.
unpredictable.
All right, tell me about it.
Hard to read.
So,
What's he crying about?
I cry a lot too, though.
Yeah, so do I. Archie, he takes after me. Loves an ice cream.
Oh, I cried in the ice cream aisle the other night, remember?
Did you?
Yeah, because I got told I can't have dairy and I wanted an ice cream.
Well, I picked him up the other day from Kindy. We're driving home. He's like, Dad, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. I'm like, you know what? Okay, screw it.
How many days a week to get an ice cream after Kindy?
Sorry.
Tell the truth.
Sorry, Archie. You've twisted my arm.
As
Let's
Dad's
do it.
hoeing into his third Magnum for the day. How many days a week do you get the child ice cream?
Maybe twice.
That's a lie.
No, that is a lie. You're fabricating
No,
that.
it's twice. He goes to Kindy twice a week. You get a little ice cream on the way home. I've been getting him little...
Because it's on the way.
the peppermint Magnum, right?
A peppermint Magnum?
He likes mint.
That's huge. He's like a teeny tiny little tot.
Well,
surely you get the box of the mini Magnums and give him one of them when you're
no,
home.
because then if he knows they're in the house,
And
he's
a
like a
Magnum's
junkie.
$7 now.
Oh, mate, a paddle pop's $40.
But
Like,
also, paddle pops are for kids. Magnums are for adults.
Well,
He doesn't deserve a Magnum. He hasn't lived enough life yet.
Yeah,
for a
I
Magnum.
agree with you.
well,
You really got to live life to deserve a Magnum.
I know, but the problem is I can't get him a paddle pop then me a Magnum. He'll be like, what's
Yeah,
going
you
on here?
can because he's 3 and you're a grown adult. Also, a Magnum, that's dangerous territory in the car because the chocolate breaks
Oh,
off.
no. No eating in the car.
What do you make him do? Sit on the footpath outside the service station?
No, he waits till we get home.
Oh, that's even worse.
So then he has a half melted Magnum.
No. The servo's very close.
And he'd be crying because he can't have it.
Well, no, this is
Again.
the issue.
I don't think he's taking Archie. I think he's just going getting Magnums himself. Now, this story doesn't make sense.
We get home, I open the Magnum, and he lost it.
Because it was melted.
No, the chocolate was cracked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I'm like...
Doesn't he just bite it off anyway?
Exactly
Like
right.
bite around it?
Like, because it's got a crack in it, doesn't want it.
Oh, so what happened? Jase had to go back and he ate Archie's Magnum and then he went and got another Magnum.
Yes.
That's exactly what happened. And I'm just like, the biggest tantrum over the smallest issue.
Sometimes when you're tired and emotional, though, like I cry over silly things.
Well, we had a similar situation when we were moving house years ago. I remember, like, you unpack all day and you're exhausted, and I ordered Thai, and I said specifically no carrot.
This is not the day to give me carrot.
There was carrot, and I burst
Did you
into
cry?
Might as well have been coriander.
Yeah, I get it though.
I love coriander.
I hate coriander.
I hate
Yeah,
coriander.
get off my
I
food.
get it.
You know what I
though.
mean? Just like you're at breaking point.
That I was a bit like that during the week, and with just one little thing can just absolutely send you.
And it's not really what you're crying over, but when everyone's
that
like,
was
what's
me.
happened?
I told you. Paul said we'd had a bad week, and he
That's
said,
right,
I
yeah.
want ice cream, and I went to the supermarket to get ice cream, and I got told I can't have dairy, and I just burst into tears standing in the ice cream aisle looking at all the ice creams I couldn't have.
Hey,
And I cried. I actually physically shed a tear at the Coles local.
Do you know how hard it is to eat around shredded carrot?
Oh, shredded carrot's hard to
It's in
get.
everything.
Tell me about
It's
it.
in everything. Speaking of eating around things, when you tackle your Magnum, do you take all the chocolate off first and leave the ice cream?
Yeah, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
No.
So or are you eating it all as one?
No. Oh, well, I take half the chocolate and then eat the ice cream and then tackle the second half.
13,
Yeah.
24, 10.
You can't take all the chocolate.
Yeah, you do. And then you're left with that beautiful velvety ice cream.
What do? Do you bite into it or do you lick
Nah,
it? Or you suck it?
Oh, you girl. You look quite sexual at the traffic lights eating that.
Bit of sucking.
Magnum
you can't
goes
be
in.
eating a Magnum in the
goes
car.
out. Magnum
a
goes
Magnum's just not a car
chewing
job.
around the chocky.
13,
Imagine
24,
tackling
10.
a heart ice cream. You know, 'cause
Guys.
it's got the curves in it.
This
no
is what
one's eating heart ice
I love a
creams as
heart ice
adults, are they?
I have a heart.
Where do you get a
them?
heart
They're
ice
so
cream?
good, aren't
Can't do
they?
them. You get them in 1980. Hey, 13 24 10 is our number. What have you absolutely lost it over? Like big tantrum, small issue.
Yeah. What's the small thing
Yeah,
that
adults or kids.
absolutely sent you?
Yeah, it was just that breaking point.
Yeah.
13 24 10, big tantrum, little issue. What did you cry over?
Just before
No,
we
no,
start,
no. Come
we were
on.
just talking about foods
No.
and lasagnas in particular, and we were talking about something came up. Someone's made a lasagna with kidney beans, and he goes, "Kidney beans?
No, don't say. He'll be listening.
I don't want to eat kidneys."
So Sleepy Sadesh,
And I
my
said,
mate.
"No, kidney beans are not kidneys. They're beans in the shape of."
They're shaped like kidneys.
So what do they taste like?
Do you think they're all tiny little
Well, just
kidneys?
like-
From what little animal would they be?
Little mouse kidney.
Little mouse kidney. We should have told him they were mouse
Little
kidneys.
fish kidney.
I wish they. I wish
Little
they're rat kidneys.
Remember, I got confused with the buffalo wings overseas.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's
buffaloes-
chicken.
Yeah, buffaloes.
Why don't you just call them chicken wings?
Because they're from Buffalo.
Or the place.
With the
place.
sauce.
Right.
And the
Buffaloes
sauce is
don't
buffalo
have
sauce.
wings.
Gotcha. Well, there you go. Kidney
Anyway.
beans and a lasagna.
Anyway, welcome back to Nagi Mahashi's
I
Food
love
Diaries.
Nagi Mahashi.
You know what?
Okay,
That's
that's
what I
not
love
what
about
we're
this
talking
show.
about.
It's you learn something new every day.
Every day's a school day.
It
when
really
you're
is,
Jason.
Lauren. You're on Nova 100. We are not talking kidney beans. We are talking big tantrums, little issues.
Unless it was a little kidney bean that made you cry.
Exactly.
What did you cry over that was small and ridiculous, but it just tipped you over the edge, Caroline?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I had a major tantrum. Over KFC, actually. I'd had a really bad day at work, and I thought I'll treat myself. I'll order in KFC, and it got delivered at home, and it was cold, and it was the wrong size, and I had a complete breakdown, and I cried, and then I called them, and they felt really guilty and refunded my money.
Fair enough.
You know what I've
You
lost
know
it
what?
over?
When you're sad and emotional and you just want something,
When
and
they
it's not right, it's just soul destroying.
when you're a few blocks away from the drive-thru and you open the bag and,
And
the
there's
sauce
no
is in
sweet
it.
and sour sauce and your chicken
my.
It's the
nuggets.
worst.
It's
It's the
just
It just depends what day they catch you on, though, right?
yeah. Sometimes you're like, you know what? I'll raw dog the nugget today.
Sometimes you go, you know what? There are people out there facing much bigger problems than
Yeah.
this in the world right now. In the scope of what's going on in the world, I will have my chicken nuggets with no sweet and sour sauce. And
But-
there are some days
Yeah.
where you are like, no one will ever understand how I feel right now about not having sauce.
You can't raw dog a nugget though.
You can on a good
Wow.
day. Erin Lee, good morning.
Hello, how you going?
We are good. What have you lost it over? Small issue, big tantrum.
Oh, it was nothing. My son woke up at 4 o'clock. It was just dredging through the morning. And it was just a simple thing. Like, we had a hard morning together, but on the way to Kinder this morning, he gave me, like, the biggest hug. And I don't know why, but I cried.
Oh, that was a nice cry.
That's what they do. It's a roller coaster.
They lure
What,
you
they
into a
chew
false
you
lure
up
you
and
in.
spit you out.
Yep, they watch you get absolutely rock bottom and broken, and then they go, "I love you," and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're back here again."
Smarty pants.
Really?
Yeah. They're real. They gaslight you.
I've cried before just waking up to come to work.
Mm,
So I'm like,
same.
Here or the other place?
so tired.
Because the other place, I would weep like a baby.
Mm.
Imogen, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what made you cry?
I had a really bad day at school, and then Mum took me to get McDonald's. I ordered a cheeseburger with no pickles, came with pickles, got home and absolutely lost it.
Yeah, fair enough, Imogen.
Those pickles.
If you don't want a pickle, you shouldn't
Horrible
have
things.
to tackle a pickle. How long did it take you to calm down, Imogen?
About an hour.
Yeah.
right. Oh,
It's
no.
always food related. Food tips you over the edge.
Especially when you're pregnant. Hey, Mel.
Wasn't so much food.
Oh, Mel,
What happened?
Morning, guys. So it was my first pregnancy, and I had this thing with the trolleys in Queensland. They have a top basket.
The trolleys, shopping trolleys.
The shopping trolley.
Hang on. Is
Have
this the
a-
basket with that you put the kids' feet through?
No, sits at the very top, and I used to put my bread in it so it couldn't get squashed.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, like the trolley had like a top level. It was like a
Yeah,
two-story
and-
trolley.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
the
it's a
ones.
two-story trolley.
And it was just my favourite type of trolley, and they didn't have any, so I sat on a chair and cried until my husband brought me in a trolley from outside. And it was storming, so you had to go out in the rain. And
Yeah, but
and
you
get
didn't
me.
want your bread to get squashed.
How was the bread? Was it all right?
Yep.
I got my trolley and I did my shopping.
Good on you, Mel. You know what? Being pregnant's a license to cry, though. You can have any emotion
Oh,
you
mate.
want.
I remember, I was just going to say, when Lou was pregnant, I had to drive 4 different suburbs to find a Baker's Delight finger bun, or I wasn't allowed home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
I reckon you would have driven to 16 different suburbs to stay out of the house.
No, there's none here. Yeah,
I've got to go to Sydney, Dale. I'll be back next week.
Sir, we've got a whole cabinet full. No, that's not the one she wants.
No, definitely not.
I'll keep looking.
Could you do me a favour and tell everyone you've run out of finger buns for the next week?
Let's say hello to our next guest on Nova.
Our next guest is one of the stars of the new White Lotus season.
Are you kidding me? That was my little brother.
Yeah. And you guys made out.
That was a joke.
What part was a joke?
He's also Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. Please welcome to the show, Patrick Schwarzenegger. Woo!
He joins us now. He's in the country. Patrick, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Oh, my gosh. Have you been having the best time down under? I saw you with a kangaroo yesterday.
It was great. It was amazing. I'm loving the love for coffee here. It's great for my jet lag, so I'm having a good time.
What about the love for you, Patrick? Because given your role and how prominent it is right now, are people recognising you everywhere you go?
Yeah, it's been pretty funny. I mean, we were just walking around Sydney downtown yesterday, and I was actually kind of shocked how many people were running up to me and saying Saxon, and I think they just come up right away with their theories of who dies and everything like that. So it was cool. I didn't know that it was such a big show here. So it's been awesome.
Oh, we love White Lotus in Australia.
Everyone got a little angry at the start though because they weren't dropping all the episodes.
Yes, because I wanted to watch the whole thing at once. I was like, I really wanted to binge watch it. I couldn't handle the week wait in between each episode.
Is that how it used to be, that you guys could watch it all at once?
Well, no,
some shows. They do it some shows.
You can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one was a bit of a...
I didn't have... I really struggled with
if
my patience.
You can do something about that, Patrick. That'd be good.
Yeah, well, I don't even have the last episode. I haven't seen it.
Really?
So I'm there with you guys.
So working on a show like this where, I mean, like, look at Lauren's passion, wanting to find out what's about to happen. You must have friends and family hitting you up going, come on, just tell me. Between us, can I read the script?
It's kind of funny because like friends and family will say like, just tell me. And then they'll go, no, don't tell me. Actually, I don't want to know. So it's like this mix of them wanting to know and not wanting to know. But every Monday, because our in the US it plays on Sunday night. So on Mondays, my fiance sits down with me at dinner and she's on TikTok and Instagram and she's coming up with all these theories and boiling them down for me and then taking snippets of her favorite parts and telling me. So it's the family affair thing is they all love to give their input.
Speaking of family, there was a beautiful moment when you found out you got the role and you shared that news with your family.
Oh, I know.
How nice was that for you? And I know I saw your beautiful mum as well. She was so happy for you.
Yeah, it was just a really surreal moment because it was something that, when I lived with my mom during COVID, it was me, my fiance, and my mom, us 3 together. And we were just kind of like everybody else, just binging different shows, finding shows that we really loved. And we became obsessed with White Lotus. And season 1 and then season 2, we made it a thing where every Sunday night dinner, we would come over to my mom's and we'd all watch it together. And then so I think it's just kind of like a little cherry on top to get to be part of a show that your family, you kind of watched all together, that you guys all love together.
I love that.
And
yeah.
I think my mom was more excited than I was. She was freaking out.
I bet, because I was going to say, were you a fan of the show beforehand? Because the first 2 seasons were also just so amazing. Did you have one of the seasons that you preferred?
It's funny because when you watch the first season, you're obsessed with it. Then when you start watching the second season, you're like, it's not as good as the first one. You know, you miss the cast from the first one. And then by the end of the second episode, the end of the second season, you're obsessed with the second season. And then same with the third one, I think. In the beginning, you're like, it's a whole new group of people. And then by the end, you really start to love it. So it's hard for me to say. I mean, I thought... Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know. There is a rumour floating around that the next one is going to be here in Australia, potentially on one of our islands around the Great Barrier Reef. Do you know anything about that?
Don't lie to us like you lie about
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I really don't. I hope that I get called back if I survive this season. I would love to come back here.
If you survive this season.
He's very good, isn't he?
Oh, this is so annoying. It's funny because there's like, Jase, there's this whole thing about these 3 girls traveling in this season as well. And every year I go on a girls' trip with 2 of my best friends. And there's all these memes at the moment about like the reason 3 girls shouldn't travel together in a threesome.
Oh, I can imagine.
And it's totally freaked us out. So we're like, do we need to recruit a new friend for our girls' trip? Is a girls' trip with 3 a bad idea, Patrick?
I suppose so. For some reason, that's my dad's favorite storyline. He always just comes and quotes the 3 girls. He thinks it's so funny.
Well, mate, look, enjoy your time in the country. We really appreciate you jumping on. Everyone here is loving the show, and I just think that's
so good. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think it's so
thank
cool
you.
that your dreams come true and you're actually on your favourite show. Like, that's such a pinch me moment.
It is. It's surreal. It's been amazing.
And finally, just before we go, what is the one thing that you're desperate to do while you're here in Australia?
Honestly, it was the kangaroos yesterday hit the spot for me.
There you go.
That was pretty cool.
All right, let's wrap one up. You can take one home. Patrick Schwarzenegger joining us on the air. Good on you, mate. Thanks so much for your time.
Congrats.
Thank you guys.
You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. That is it. We are about to get out of here. Hey, it was this time, yesterday we were talking about your medical tests, Clint.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. We had to do a hair test. We had to cut off his
I'm doing a
tuft of a
That's
tuft
for
is what it's called.
Yeah, tuft. That's for a food sensitivity test, which
now,
I had
someone
to mail
messaged me
away.
last night saying, "Do you know that you can do a breath test?" for that?
Yes, I
Really?
saw that. I didn't know that.
One of my friends, I can't remember. Someone said that to me. Yeah.
Well,
anyway,
other people
we've
were
trimmed
very-
his hair.
Other people were very encouraging, saying you should always check check to make sure everything's going well.
I think good for you. Did you get stage fright when you had the ice cream container?
Well, no, because I was the only one there.
Gotcha.
So
You do
I
it
was,
at home, surely.
I was just more concerned about making sure it landed in the right spot.
Yes. It is important to stay on top of your health, though. So good on you for doing that, Clint.
Actually, just on that, my sister was mortified because she's been living with me.
This was a poo test, right?
A poo test.
Yeah,
this
we had a
one.
conversation about it yesterday, and then Clint had to store it in the freezer until he sent it off to pathology. Do you post it?
Well, here's the thing. So it's basically 3 days worth. I can't believe we're going here again.
3 days
but-
worth?
What do you mean?
You've got to do 3 different tests because they compare the tests as well.
Over 3 different days?
Yeah.
3 different ice cream containers?
Yeah.
Well, you're not using the same
Well,
one.
I just used different vessels.
What else did you use?
A vase? That'd be a good one.
No, you're not. No. Then what? No.
Not the popcorn bowl.
Well, whatever you use has to be disposed of, right?
What were the other vessels?
But Michaela, my sister, my dear
Takeaway,
sister,
Thai takeaway.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
very much so. That was
Pad
one of the
Thai
vessels. She.
Yuck. Why are we talking about
She's
this
like,
again?
Oh, so that's what that bottle was in the freezer.
Bottle?
Well, the little
Oh,
sample
right,
bottle.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
You mean
She
like-
had no idea. She
How many days
as
did
she-
you leave your sample
she reached
in the
for
freezer?
a Magnum, mini Magnum.
How many days did you leave the sample in the freezer?
I think that was the pardon the pun, the back end of the
right.
of
And then
the
where do you take
samples.
it?
You take it to the lab. No, not to the lab, to the pathology at the medical centre, and you put it
Oh,
in the.
no. That brings back,
so
that triggers me.
embarrassing putting it in the
Well, they
thing.
don't know that it's poo you're dropping off. It could be anything.
That triggers
What
me.
else could it be, Clint?
We?
I know what else it could be. Yeah, I had to, after I had the mumps before we had
Yeah.
our third child, I had to get my sperm tested. To check my sperm
You don't
count.
put that in the freezer, though, do you?
Well, no, but like,
Oh, no.
I originally went into the clinic to
Yes.
make a deposit, but I
You
got
couldn't.
stage fright.
You couldn't do it.
I could understand that.
What?
You
Can
get
I
a
ask a question?
15-minute window.
Have we got time for me to ask a question?
Yeah, yeah.
About what? The mumps?
No, about the deposit.
Yeah.
So, if you're in one of those clinics, do you have an allotted time?
Yeah, you do. You got 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
It's about 15.
What if you... Can you do a double booking?
Well, here's the issue.
Can you do a quarter booking?
I came out after 15 minutes and I
Oh,
was a
no.
sweaty mess.
I'm sure they've seen it before.
And there was not much in the cup.
Don't. That's disgusting.
I don't want to have the...
And I hand it to the nurse and I'm like,
This is worse than my
oh,
revelation
mate. And I
yesterday.
hand it to the nurse and I'm like,
It's very natural, though.
it is natural, but like, you know, we're trying to normalise things.
Hmm.
And I hand it to the nurse and said, look, is that enough? And I was so
What do
embarrassed.
you mean? You asked her to look at it and measure
Well,
it?
no, you hand the cup over and there wasn't much in there. And she went, she
Holds it up to the light.
and goes, hang on.
Oh, no.
Stephanie, is this going to be enough? And then she comes back. She's like, so sorry, we're going to need you to make another booking.
Surely a place like that is like you go in one door and you go out the other door.
Oh,
No.
There should be an in entrance and an out exit.
No, because that's the thing.
So you just are like, okay, see ya. You don't have to say goodbye
And
to
you just
anyone.
leave your sample on the desk.
Yeah, but it's not a dirty shop. It's
I
like,
know, but still, it's like.
And everyone's there for the same reason, aren't they?
I think you'd
exactly.
have
So,
less-
the next booking was lined up behind
Yeah,
me.
see?
no.
No, I think you'd have less stage fright if you just walked out a separate
No,
door.
is it? They're ready to go.
Like those
Yes.
revolving doors, except you pop out one exit and you go in the other.
I've got another question.
No. Can you take why? Do you know that we're still on air?
No, I know, but this is when the good stuff happens. What do you provide your own entertainment?
Okay,
You can.
enough.
There's a TV in there.
What with?
It's
What?
in my old magazines. I guess you
You
can
plug in your
Well, I guess you
USB.
can Chromecast.
That's going to take 10 minutes to set up.
Thank
and
you.
then you've only got 5
Thank you.
left.
Is it like a hotel room?
No, it's no. There's no bed or anything.
Oh. What is there?
It's just
A
you walk
couch?
in.
Is there a couch?
It's like a leather couch.
Stand up.
And they-
A leather couch? There is not a leather couch.
There is.
Well, it can't
And
be
then-
fabric.
And then and this is the worst bit. The nurse takes you in there and she goes, "Well, here's the room."
Yeah.
And then she pulls out, like it looks like a doggy pee mat, but you know those hospitals.
Stop it.
No. You know those hospital.
catcher?
Like a hospital.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
The blue mat.
Yeah, and she lays that down on the couch.
Well, just in case.
And then she
Residue.
and then- well, yeah,
Stop it.
And then she goes, "Just make sure you lock the door."
Oh,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
you
"I'll
don't
lock
want-
the door."
Why? Could people just walk in?
Well, I guess so. And then I was so nervous, and I was trying to
Stop it.
I was trying to distract myself, and I'm like,
No, you're not meant to be distracting yourself. You're meant to be concentrating.
But then I was like, "Oh God, what's in these cupboards?" So I opened the cupboard, and it was
Going through the cupboards.
it was where they were storing all the little plastic jars, and they all fell out.
I can't fill all those jars. I can't fill one.
I was like, "Oh God!" And I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, "Time's running out."
Thank you for being a friend.
So was it second time's a charm or third time's
I mean, he's
a charm?
got 3
How many
children, so
times?
it works.
So second time.
You just went straight in and bang.
Yeah,
Stop. No, just,
No, keep
I
going.
did a home job.
Oh, so you're allowed to do a
God.
home job?
Yeah, you're allowed to do a home job, but you have to get it there quick.
Oh, like
And
Lauren Phillips has left the conversation.
straight there.
you got to get it straight there.
Is it? Do you have? You know that when the blood carriers have the sign on it says urgent blood.
I was driving like that.
Were
and
you
the-
like urgent sperm?
And my wife said, "I've left a bag out for you to put it in, like the container." And the bag was one of those.
in a bag, like a kid's lunchbox.
It was a kid's party bag,
Oh,
because
yeah.
we had them left over
Fair,
at home.
fair.
Yeah. So I pulled up at the place, and I'm running down the street holding the
With your-
party bag. You got to get
Like a lolly bag.
Yes,
And was Deborah happy with your
Why
sample?
were you running?
because you got to get it there
Yeah,
quick.
Can't leave that out.
You
You're
gotta
not
keep
a
it warm.
fast runner. You should have driven.
You got to keep it warm.
You ran from home.
No, God, no, I ran from the
Hang
car
on.
park.
Oh,
You got to keep it warm, not cold.
No, you have it between you hold
Between
it
your legs?
Hold it between your legs while you're driving to keep it warm.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I do not want to be in a car
that's
accident and be found
so
like
confusing. Mine had to be cold, and yours has to be warm.
well, they're different things.
Yeah, well,
Very different.
very different samples from very different places.
And you're hoping for a very different result.
this. God, I'm glad we didn't get the bags
Absolutely.
mixed up.
Can you imagine?
That came out of there.
You're not getting children that way.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.